Hey guys, Jimmy here and welcome back to Assetto Corsa for another video. Today I'm going to be looking at the red pack again, specifically the Maserati 250f. And as you might be able to tell from the video title, we are in the Underdog. We are in the 250f inline 6 at Monza against other 250fs inline 6s and the V12 variant as well. So obviously we're down 6 cylinders on some of the cars in this field, down about 40 horsepower or so compared to the more powerful machines, but in my opinion, this car's a little bit more agile, so I'm going to try and make up some of those positions through the corners. But yeah, 10 laps here against AI on 99%. Should be a really fun race. Let's get straight into it. Well, here we are then at historic Monza, one of my favourite tracks in sim racing, especially paired with a historic Formula 1 car, the 250f in this case. And away we go, our inline 6, giving us quite a nice agile start actually, not bad off the line compared to some of the heavier cars out there, or let's say heavier engines, more powerful engines. Gonna have to sort of wait here though because the track pinches in a bit to the right. There it is. I don't want to be hitting that barrier. I've done that in various sims before and it's ended my race before it's even begun. There you go, there's a V12 on the outside, no doubt about it. Him just streaking past me in a straight line, coming up to Curva Grande for the first time. Going to be nice and cautious through here. Don't want to have any sort of contact at the start. So watch out for the car's front curbs here, very high, not something you want to touch. They will just sort of throw you back onto the circuit in quite unceremonious way, usually ending your race, or at least the person behind you anyway. Up into fourth gear, coming up to the first Lesmo again, being very careful at the moment. Nothing is going to be warm yet. Tyres won't probably warm up at all in this race. They might warm up by mid-race or so, as the car's very slow through the first Lesmo first time around. And brakes, I have no idea if they even work in this car. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Second Lesmo, trying to take a faster line through there than the car in front, and that 21. There you go, on the power, nice and early there. Make a decision on the corner. I'm not sure if that guy's in a V12 or not. We'll find out in a second, because if he is, he's just going to come straight back past me. Yellow flag ahead. Can't see any issues though, which is good. And now, for what is known as a Scari nowadays, pretty much. Oh, geez, car really very sideways through there. You want to take as much speed as you possibly can, but you've got to be careful because once you turn in, you are committed. There's no turning out again. Saying that, going to try and get run this 24, very nice up the inside there, carrying the speed all the way through the corner and down the straight. Braking just about here, just before the Pepsi board on the right. There's no brake markers really here, so you have to use the landscape. Interesting to see the Pepsi and the Coca-Cola signs in such close proximity. You wouldn't see that today. As I get very sideways on the way into Parabolica, everything's still very cold. Suffering a bit there with late braking. That is a lap of historic Monza, 9 to go. And as usual, the wheel is one-to-one with my own steering wheel movement. So what you're seeing here is the wheel movements I'm actually putting into the car itself. And you can see just how loose the steering is in this. It's very much a case of you have to throw the wheel to each side to make anything happen. Down to Curva Grande again. I'll go down to third gear, try and get it pointed in, then we'll get back on the throttle. There you go. You have to sort of sort out the front before you get back on the throttle because it will just wash, especially under any sort of throttle. No rev limiter in this, but shifting at about 8,500 RPM seems to be the best for me so far. You actually damage your engine in the V12 variant if you rev too high, which is really cool. I like that. Oh, again, getting a bit oversteery on the way, and very easy to do that in this car. Back end always seems to want to come round on you. There you go, a bit better through the second Lesmo. The V12 there to our right. I'm pretty sure we're going to get absolutely murked down the straight. There you go, shifting to fourth as late as I can, but that 18 car is just gone. Again, getting on the brakes early, getting the car sorted out the front, and then getting back on the throttle. You can see, again, the agility of the inline 6. Coming back a little bit on the 18 through the left-hander, but not quite enough to get past him at all, and then he's gone again down just straight. That's a 6-cylinder body there. Braking a bit earlier than last time because I had a bit of a disastrous turn in last time. Oh! Very close to touching that 56 there. And I just look up the brakes on the way in. Of course, no ABS back in these days. ABS was the driver's left foot. The car going off behind, trying to go around the outside of the Parabolica, not making it stick. Got a bit of a slipstream now from my fellow cylinder buddy. What about you, some of my gearing? Geared to reach about 280 k's in this at the moment. I haven't reached it yet, but we're in 8,000 RPM in fourth gear at the moment, so going along pretty damn quickly. in what is essentially a bathtub on wheels full of very flammable racing fuel. Braking early there, having to use the throttle to balance the car. Still in third gear, full throttle. Then just balancing that steering, juggling it through the corner to make sure the car stays in the right place on the circuit. Then down to first Lesmo, trying to aim for that curb on the inside. Not so much that the car touches it, just so we can get near it. And then me giving the power a bit early there, you can see the car coming out the rear. Oh! It's definitely a challenge, this car. It's one of those cars that you will drive if you fancy, you know, a proper workout in the sim rig. I mentioned it last time in my 370Z video. I really enjoy cars that have a lot of involvement when driving it, and this is one of them. You definitely have to be on your best behaviour when driving this thing around. 59 goes up the inside. Oh, Jesus Christ, a bit of understeer there mid-corner. Had to turn out of it. It slowed me right down to the back straight coming up to the parabolica now. It's going to leave me under attack from the 33 and the car behind that. What can we do on the brakes? Not much. Smashing the brakes to try and slow down. Trying to get that car turned in. Again, the back end not really complying as much as I would like it to. The 33 going wide. If that was today, he would have been gifted with tarmac, but not in these days. Just death way to those who tried to cut the track, who tried to go wide. Another lap completed. Another lap lived. Trying to get back up behind into the slipstream now. A lot of speed coming up to Curva Grande, coming up to almost max speed in this car now. You can hear it in the revs. And they get off the throttle early. Very hard to judge sometimes with these shadows just where you're putting the car. You can hear me working the wheel, no doubt. Up into fourth. See if we can make a move on this free car, shall we? Just got to be careful where you brake and how angry you brake. Because of how the brakes work in this car. Can we go around the outside? No, you see I tried to just place my car in a position there where I could carry speed for the exit of the corner, but ended up going too wide or too deep into the corner. It's so easy to do in this car. Come on. Oh, free car very slow through the second Lesmo. Slows me right down. Luckily damage is off, but that is my momentum gone. And now I'm going to be sitting duck again for one of these V12s behind me. It's that 33 again. He's back. Gonna keep the inside line and hope that he can't do anything on the outside. He's still there. Another V12 behind me. Oh! Going very wide there. Had to get off the throttle. Didn't want to hit the 33 car. The free car on my outside. We're now going to drag down to the parabolica. I think I've got the better gearing slightly. And I'm going to brake now. Free car just getting on the brakes a bit better than me there. Again, we have a little bit of a touch. I'm going to try to go around the outside. No, can't do that. Come on, revs, rise, rise, rise. There you go. Oh dear! This is definitely the underdog here. I can tell you that. Makes it even more fun though to drive. A couple of V12s buzzing about behind me. One figuring out that he can go round, the other one not quite managing it. See if I can get a bit of a slipstream. Some of these faster cars, I don't think it's going to work. Going to try to go up the inside there, but I braked far too early just to try and make sure I didn't hit anything. Oh! Having to walk the car to the outside of the circuit to make sure I don't spin it. Getting that a little bit faster through there than the three in front. Maybe I can do something this time going in to the Lesmos. I need to get past him. He's slowing me up. And second gear, up the inside. Oh, that's up the inside, all right. Up the inside, and then some over the curb. No, 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 come on. No, 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 come on. Use the curb there, using the ditch, initial D style. Not quite how it works in this car. You can see this the swarm of cars behind me. I struggle to keep this thing on the road. I'll try and grab some slipstream from this V12. Number 30 car coming across the block. I'm going to try and carry the speed around the outside. I'm not quite able to do so. A little bit of contact between us. As I get it very wide there, and now just sitting duck on the straight. This is where I wish I had a bit more power. Another V12 comes past me. Looking up big time going into the braking zone at Parabolica. Oh, hitting the car in front. Just about managing to keep it pointing the right way. This is where I'm losing all my time. This car is more agile in the corners. At the moment I'm just suffering through all of them because of AI or from my own over excitement, I guess I could say. And now we're going to lose another position. One of the V12s at 33's back with a vengeance. Finally making it past us. We'll probably go off again in the next corner. But again, that slipstream just being, I guess, patient down the straight is all I can be. Down into third gear. Getting the car nice and sideways there. Full throttle, full throttle, full throttle. Just keeping that car in a continuous drift. Up into fourth. This is where our speed sort of dies a little bit. We haven't quite got the power to push through the higher gears. Same as the V12s do. Cars in front having a bit of a fight, it seems. Just trying to be smooth through here. I'm not really succeeding. Come on, second gear's just a little bit too long, I think. I think that's what I'm suffering the most. Much better through there than I have been. It's not going to be enough to catch up. Not in a straight line. We'll have to have a really nice Ascari. You can get through there very quickly in this car if you have no one around you. You need the whole circuit to do so though, which is why you need to be sort of on your own. Down to fourth, or in fourth still, just a little bit off the throttle. There you go, keeping it sideways. Still over 7,000 RPM in fourth gear coming through. That long left-hander, very fast through there. You can see the gap we've now made to the cars behind us, but we'll have to brake that a little bit earlier as well. Make sure we actually make the Parabolica. Oh, a car all over the place in the braking zone. Nicely through there, being a bit better with the throttle than I have been in the previous laps. Still having to really juggle the wheel. You can hear the effort that I'm putting in. Come on, Maserati! Come on, little six-cylinder, I believe. Shifting again. Another lap completed. Always astounds me just how wide the straight here is at Monza. Let's see if we can go through here in fourth gear, shall we? We'll brake a little bit later than usual, only a little bit though. Because this is one of the corners you do not want to get wrong at speed. Keeping the fourth gear rolling through there. Losing a bit of RPM, but I feel like we've kept some speed, which is nice. Not having to deal with the car moving around due to a downshift. No choice but a downshift here, gotta slow down. Nice and casual on the throttle almost, just massaging it going in to the first Lesmo and then again through the second. Use the throttle to turn a lot in this car. You have to sort of anticipate where the car's going to be after that throttle application. Cars in front not pulling away too much, which is sort of good news for me, but at the same time I don't seem to be actually gaining any time back. Absolutely brutal there for the left-hander. That's about as fast as I can go through there, but the car throwing me off the circuit. What a challenge this car is. So satisfying when you get it right as well. Oh, big braking zone again for the Parabolica. Can't carry too much speed or the back end will come out just like that. Now standing on the throttle with both feet. Letting the front wheels do the work. I'm sitting here. This is hard work. Gonna be sweaty after this. Get another lap completed. Not quite close enough to be anywhere near any sort of slipstream at all, but again, we get a nice couple of corners. We might end up getting onto the back of them. I don't know. We'll see. We've lost the other inline sixes though. We're driving well. I guess it's a compliment in itself. It's like, go a bit wide at Curva Grande, get on the throttle there, trying to get the car back in. Don't hit the curb, don't hit the curb. All about commitment in this car, and corners like that are very scary. Once you commit to a corner, there is no uncommitting. That is it. Oh, I braked a bit late there. Got away with it though somehow. Using the curb on the inside. Initial D. Oh, just scraping the arm car on the right. Luckily, getting away with that. Come on, turn in, turn in. I'm just messy. I'm just messy through there at the moment. Just focusing on that straight in front of me. The dots and distance getting smaller and smaller. Somewhat disheartening, but doesn't mean that I'm going to try any less. Blending the brake and throttle through here. Throttle. Come on. You carry even more speed through there if I just had the line right, or the confidence. I have neither at the moment. I'm looking for my braking point just on the right there. Hello, Mr. Pepsi. Hello, anchors. See those big old black lines left by me on previous laps. Getting it very wrong. No. Oh, so easy to do here. To do that, cut out of shape. We're gonna have the cars behind us catch us now. Gonna make for an interesting finale, I think. Come on, go. Come on. Let's go show that this car is very difficult to drive, as now I see cars in the background coming into view. How many laps left do we have? We haven't lost any places, but we've lost a lot of time to the cars in front, so a couple of laps left I think now. Oh, it's so frustrating when that happens, because you just can't catch it. You just sit there waiting for the car to sort of come round, and it never does. Shadow's making it quite difficult to see where I'm turning in for Curva Grande. Just about getting it done though. Now, instead of watching the dots and distance, I'm watching them in my mirror, hoping they don't get any closer. Obviously nowhere near in contention for any of the top spots in this race, but would like to be the highest inline 6 finisher. That'll be a win in itself. Say that, and then I'm very, very sideways. Full lock to the left there to stop that from going round. Seems like that instant has sort of rattled me. Come on, in you go. There you go. Smashing it into third gear. Gonna go to 8,500 RPM for the shift now. Take as much speed as possible. White flag, so leader has crossed the start finish line. When you've got to keep these guys behind us for one more lap and keep this car on the road for one more lap. That's the biggest challenge. Again, walking it right out to the outside of the circuit, almost going over the grass there. Tyres probably up to temperature now finally, or at least somewhere. Got some heat in them. Nice conservative coming into the parabolica now. There's no point in me making any silly risks because we saw what happened on the last lap. So difficult trying to get this car out of here in one piece. All it wants to do is go sideways. Which would be great again if I was an initial D driver. If I was chasing a Hachiroki, it'd be fantastic, but I'm not. I'm a very scared 50s race driver at the moment. Cross the line to start my final lap. A bit on our own, but I think we should be able to keep this as long as we're clean on this one. Curva Grande for the last time. Blending that brake and throttle again. And you come. Oh, car understeering a little bit. You can see the preferred lines on the inside. That's where all the grip is. It's about keeping okay through there. So hard to stay on one line that it requires so much practice. Definitely worth a purchase though, guys, if you're into the older F1 cars. If you're into learning the car as opposed to hopping in and driving it. Oh! Just about get that there as well. That was scary. That was very scary. Oh, final right-hander. Come on, don't crash, please, Jimmy. The car just out of shape again. Not doing it not what I wanted to do, but we should be okay. Driving sort of teetering off a bit towards the end there. It happens. Only being 10 laps, but it feels like an entire GP driving this thing. I'm here, I'm sweating. My arms are a bit achy due to the force feedback I'm using and how much I'm having to work the wheel. That's all part of the fun of these cars. Become parabolica for the last time. Braking down to third, down to second, soft on the brakes now. No point risking anything. Say that and still putting a massive drift through the last corner because that's what these cars are entirely about. And that is a 10-lap race in the Maserati 250f inline 6-cylinder against the V12s at Monza. The Underdog didn't do very well, but we had a good laugh out here. Definitely very fun to drive this against other 250fs at this fantastic circuit. And guys, as always, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like it, show your appreciation in the comments, let me know what I did well, what I didn't do well, etc. And of course, subscribe to be notified of future videos, because then everyone's happy, mainly me. But yeah guys, buy this if you haven't already, it's fantastic. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you next time.